don't know, because people are. I have a thing about this.
What's up? What is it?
So this is what I want to start calling this. What's it called? Knowledge gaps.
Ooh, knowledge gaps.
Yeah. So knowledge gaps. You know how you could be talking to somebody and they're super knowledgeable about everything, and then you ask them a question and you realize they don't know something that you thought was common knowledge, or like when you're doing something and you can't remember something to like save your life, and then it clicks like the next day or something.
Yeah.
So like a knowledge gap.
Yeah.
Or like when you inadvertently make something harder on yourself than it needs to be. And so I was thinking recently I was playing a video game called Darksiders. Darksiders 3 to be exact.
Okay.
And so I was playing it recently, and I only played it because I remember when the game came out, I heard a review and they said that it was a fun game. And I was like, all right, I'll play this game to kill some time over the holidays, right?
Nice.
And so I loaded it up, I started playing, and there was a whole bunch of cutscenes in the beginning. I was like, all right, I don't care. So I just skipped through all the cutscenes. Yeah. I just want to play the game. And I started playing it eventually. Once I had to skip like 4 cutscenes.
Jesus.
And so I finally did all of that, started playing the game. Didn't know what the hell was going on because I skipped all the cutscenes.
Skipped the backstory.
Right, because I skipped all the backstory. And so I was like trying to learn the game, but there was no instructions because I skipped them all. And so I was going through, eventually I figured it out.
Yeah.
And the game, like most games, it has like a leveling system. So you gain XP every time you kill an enemy, and then you can use that to level up, get more health, hit harder, get more stats, whatever. And so I played through the whole game without reading any of the help text or any of the stories or whatever. And I get to like the final boss in the game, and at some point near like the middle of the game, I actually got interested in the story. Right. So I started watching the cutscenes, and I was like, damn, I wonder what happened through everything that I skipped
at the beginning.
Yeah. So I'm playing the game, and like the whole game is like this conspiracy theory.
Oh shit.
So in the game, you play as one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Oh damn.
And yeah, it's just pretty cool. You play as Fury, and so there's the 4 horsemen. And in the game, you're hunting down the 7 sins. So like envy, gluttony, lust, and whatever all the other sins are.
Sound like a bunch of strippers. No.
And
what's your name?
There's demons, there's angels, and like the whole like mythology.
This sounds
stuff.
crazy. Yeah.
And so that's why I got so interested halfway through.
Yeah.
And so I'm playing the game. I get to the last boss, and I can't beat it. Like I keep on dying. I was like, fuck, like I can't. It's too hard. Like my attacks don't do shit. Like I die in like 2 hits. Like nothing's working. And so I was just running around trying to get more XP so I could try to level up my character. And then I picked something up, and like finally one of those those help boxes came up, and I actually read it this time, because I was desperate.
Yeah.
And I picked up this thing, and it's basically like a free level up.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, that's weird. I wonder how many of those I have. And so I go and I try to find them, and I couldn't find them. I had to look it up.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the game tells you at some point, but I skipped it.
Right.
And so I did it, and apparently I had 10 of those. So instantly my character leveled up 10 times.
Yeah.
And then
so
I had
you're over here trying to fight this guy like a schmuck, and
yeah. And then I had these other things in there, and I was like, I wonder what these are. And it said like X to use. And so I pushed X, and it popped, and it gave me experience points. I was like, oh.
So you had all these steroids in your bag.
Yeah.
You didn't even
so like I kept on doing it, and when all was said and done, my character leveled up 25 levels.
God damn.
So I was just
you went through a whole game without leveling up.
Without leveling up.
So you just made it hard as fuck on yourself. Yeah.
And so I leveled up. I used all the 25 extra levels that I got. Went back to the boss fight. Beat it like nothing.
Wow.
And I as I sat there, I was like, oh. This would have been so much easier if I had stopped and actually read the instructions. But I made it so much harder on me because my dumbass was like, nah, I'm just going to skip through all this stuff.
Yeah, I just want to start playing.
Right, because it's not important.
Damn.
But that's kind of a good example of like a knowledge gap. Like there was a bunch of shit that I didn't know that would have made everything so much easier for me.
Yeah.
But that's
Wait, so all that just to tell yourself that you fucked up.
Yeah, so all that told me that I fucked up.
So if you're like building something or you're trying to get through something, don't skip the
don't skip the
boring stuff.
Yeah, don't take your time and figure out what you're doing first.
Okay. So if you encounter an alien and you're like, all right, I know how to beat this guy.
Right.
You just got to level up first.